Namaste and a very good morning to all of you. I welcome you to my channel, The Outlier. My name is Mithun. In today's video, I'll be talking about how to create a column chart in Microsoft Excel. Even before I demonstrate how to create a column chart using Microsoft Excel, may I request all of you to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon. As you can see here in front of your screen, I have got a small table which talks about the income distribution for the two genders. In the row, we have the variable income, and that is broken down into three different groups: the high income class, the low income class, and then the medium income class. In the column, we have got the two genders, namely males and females. How do we construct a column chart for this particular table? Even before we go ahead and represent the above table in the form of a column chart, what exactly is a column chart and where do we use a column chart? There are three important points about a column chart. A column chart is popularly called as a vertical bar chart. It's a data visualization technique. It is mostly used to visualize category-based values. Nextly, the length of the bar represents the category values. Why do we use a column chart in business? In business, we use column chart to show the distribution of profit or revenue or sales by region. How do we show a column chart for the table that you see in front of the screen? To show the relationship between these two variables in the form of a column chart, what we can do is we can select the table first. The next thing would be to go to the insert menu bar. In the insert menu bar, you see different panels for tables, add-ins, charts, so on and so forth. I will use the charts panel to create a column chart. As you can see here, this is the icon which represents a column chart or simply a bar chart. The moment I bring the mouse closer to the column chart, Excel gives a short description of a column chart. It says, use this chart type to visually compare values across a few categories. Let me go ahead and click on a column chart. You can see here, there are different options for a column chart. Either you can use a 2D column chart or you can use a 3D column chart. You can also show a 2D bar chart or a 3D bar chart. I will keep it very simple and I will choose the first option here, which is called as a clustered column chart. I repeat, I will be choosing the first option, which is a 2D clustered column chart. Let me select this and click on OK. The moment I choose this option, you can see here, there is a clustered bar chart that is created. By default, Excel gives you the category names as well as the chart title. I would like to customize this. So how do I customize some of the options here? When you hover the mouse on any of the bars, what Excel does is it gives a short description of the bar that you have selected. For example, this particular bar represents the female category who belong to the high income class and their value is 687. It simply means that there are 687 females who belong to the high income class. Let me choose another chart here. The blue bar here represents the males who belong to the low income class and their representation is 454. You can see here the legend. The blue bar corresponds to males and the orange bar corresponds to the females. At the right-hand side of the chart, you can see three different elements, which allows you to control the chart elements. Secondly, you can also change the chart style. And lastly, you can change the chart filter. Let's begin with the first one. You can see here, there's a plus icon. The moment you click on this, it says chart elements. You can add, remove, or change the chart elements such as the title, legend, grid lines, and the data labels. Let me go ahead and click on this plus icon. You see here, there are a range of options that are presented. The first one is axis. You can also choose the axis title. Please observe what happens when I hover the mouse on the axis title. You can see here in the y-axis, Excel would display the axis title. I want to give a title to the y-axis. So let me go ahead and choose this option, as well as I want to create a title for x-axis. You can further go ahead and choose the data labels. For this particular chart, it makes sense for me to create a data label. So I'll choose data label. Interestingly, you also have another option which is called as a data table. What this does is this creates a table below the chart. Let me go ahead and choose this option, data label. You can see here, it gives me the distribution of males and females in each of the income classes. So this is the table below the chart. You can easily interpret the bars using this particular table. Further, if you want, you can also select the error bars. You can remove the grid lines if you want. You can insert a trend line. Here, I will choose not to insert a trend line. You can also control the position of the legend. You can see here, there are different options. You can display it at the right side if you want, or at the top, or at the bottom. I'll choose the option bottom. Now, let me change the chart title here. All that I need to do to change the chart title is select the chart title and give a name to here, give a name to this particular graph. I will choose income distribution by gender. In the y-axis, you can see here, axis title. I can remove the axis title here. I'll simply delete this and specify this as the number of people. When it comes to x-axis, I can give the x-axis as income level. You can see here in the x-axis, we have three groups: high income, low income, and medium income. And the blue bar here corresponds to males, and the orange bar corresponds to the females here. What do we understand when we look at this particular table? In the high income class, we have mostly females. When you look at the low income class, what you see is that the distribution of males is higher as compared to the females. Again, when you look at the medium income class, the orange bar is longer than the blue bar, indicating that females dominate the medium income class. What are some of the options that we can do with this particular chart? What you can do is you can change the chart style. To change the chart style, what you can do is select the chart, and from the different options that are available in chart style, you can choose any of these options. There are at least 14 different options. By default, style 1 is presented. You can also take a look at style 2 or 3 or 4 here. You can experiment with any of these graphs here. I'll choose the last one, namely style 14. One other interesting option that the bar chart gives you is the filter option. You can see here at the top right hand side, you have what is called as chart filter. Let me click on this. By default, for both these variables, that is gender as well as income level, all the categories are selected. What I can do here is, let us say I want to show only the high income class and the medium income class. In that case, what you can do is, for the second variable, namely income class, let me unclick on select all, and I will choose only the high income class and the low income class and choose to apply these selections. You can see here, now the bar has changed. Earlier, it used to display 3 groups. Now it displays only 2 categories, high income class and low income class. The table below also has changed to a 2 by 2 matrix. I'll choose medium now so that I get the distribution for all the 3 groups. and then say apply. Your old chart is ready. Is there anything else that you can do with a column chart? There are many things that you can do. For example, you can convert this particular chart into a stacked bar chart. How do you convert this particular clustered bar chart into a stacked bar chart? To convert this into a stacked bar chart, you can go to the Insert menu, choose the option Column Chart. In the drop-down menu, you can choose the second option here, which is called as Stacked Column. You can see here, now instead of having a double bar, you have one single bar, which is broken down into two different groups. The orange one corresponds to females, and the blue bar corresponds to the blue portion, rather, corresponds to the males. So this is how a column chart can be used for different purposes. With this, I have come to the end of today's video. In today's video, we have seen how to construct a 2D column chart. We have also seen how to experiment with different options of the chart elements. Further, we have learned how to convert a column chart into a stacked bar chart. With this, I have come to the end of today's video. I thank you very much for watching this particular video. In case you have liked this particular video, I request you to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon. Thank you very much. Have a great day.